In this series, we are going to understand the model unit. To better understand the unit, we need to understand some of the topics first. First, what is an image? A two-dimensional grid of pixels arranged in rows and columns where each pixel has a numerical value representing intensity or color and a fixed position that defines its location in the image. What does it mean? Here we can see an image. It's a grayscale image and it has 12 rows and 14 columns. So if we look at this image, we can see that the color intensity of the object that is shown in the picture, it's different in each and every single pixel. We can see here that there are approximately 4 shades of color. Now, if we look at this, the image is something that we can understand. But when it comes to computers do not understand the pixels, or they don't understand as a whole image. So what we have to do is we have to change the colors into a numerical value so that the computer can understand what the image means and give a definite output according to that. So here, the white color is defined as the number 1. And we can see that in this image, the lighter gray shade is given a number 0.6. So like that, if the image is totally black, then the number is given 0 over here, and the 0 is forming an A. So if we can understand this, we will be able to understand what the image is and how the computer is assuming that there are this color palette or this portion of image is equal to this numerical values. So here, in a colored image, each pixel is represented by 3 channels. So this is a grayscale image, so not all of the images that we work with are actually grayscaled. In our day-to-day life, we almost everywhere use RGB pixeled images, which are basically 3-channeled. So in that 3-channel, we have red, we have green, and we have blue. So for each channel, it stores a numerical value that indicates the intensity of that color at that pixel. So if we look at this image, we can, and if we just make it into 3 grids, we can see that this image is a mixture of red, green, and blue. These 3 channels. So if we divide this image, we're gonna get 3 channels. Now, this specific pixel that we have, it's a combination of 3 different colors. When we combine, we know that these are red, green, and blue. These are the primary colors. So whenever we mix the intensity of these 3 colors, we are going to get a pixel like this, which is this color. So if we mix red 0.392 and green 0.169 and the intensity of blue is 0.306, then at that case we get a pixel colored like this. As you can see that the column, it shows all the values of that specific pixel. So now if we talk about what is a channel can be 2 types. One is grayscaled, other one is RGB. So this is called, if we call this 1 channeled, this is going to be 3 because there are 3 parts. There are 3 matrices that create a specific pixel. For image is obviously calculated as row and column. And for resolutions are how detailed the image is. More pixels equal to more details. If we talk about noise is unwanted or variations in the pixel values. If we talk about contrast, it's going to be the difference between the light and the darker areas. Now, a very important thing to understand, which is feature, and I'm going to talk about features in the next video.